Welcome to the next class. We'll study differentiability of a function at a point. So like continuity, we study differentiability of a function at a point, and we also study differentiability of function on an interval. So in this class it's differentiability at a point. Let us understand meaning of differentiability. Let's say we have function like this, and this is particular point x is equal to a. We draw tangent to the curve at this point. If the same tangent continues from left hand side to right hand side, we say the function is differentiable. Like this is example of a differentiable function at x is equal to a. So what happens when a function is not differentiable? Let's consider this example. Y is equal to modulus of x. This is modulus of x. This is particular point x is equal to 0. Now when we draw tangent to this at x is equal to 0, on the left hand side this is the tangent, and right hand side this is the tangent. So we have two different tangents, whereas in this case tangent on the left hand side, this continues as tangent on the right hand side. So what happens here? We see there is a bend, sharp bend, or you can say corner point. So this is point of non-differentiability. Then how do we study it mathematically? So here we have, you can say, this is important word, unique tangency. That is, same tangent which is to the left of point continues as tangent on the right to the right of point. Unique tangency means the function is differentiable at point. Absence of that means the function is not differentiable. Mathematically, we say function is differentiable if left hand derivative is equal to the right hand derivative. Left hand derivative is limit of f of x minus f of a upon x minus a as x approaches a minus. F of x is the function whose differentiability we are studying, and x is equal to a is the point at which point we have to study the differentiability. So a minus, this is for left hand derivative, this is equal to f of x minus f of a upon x minus a as x approaches a plus. If the two limits exist and are equal, we say the function is differentiable at x is equal to a. So let's start with the first question. F of x here is a piecewise defined function. X less than equal to 3, it's 12x minus 13, and when x is greater than 3, it's 2x square and plus 5. We have to show that f of x is differentiable and also find value of f dash of 3. So this is number line, this is x is equal to 3, this part is x greater than 3, f of x 2x square plus 5, and this part is x less than equal to 3 function, this is 12x minus 13. We find out f of 3. F of 3 we will find out from this side, because equal to 3 is this side. F of 3 is 12 into 3, that's 36 minus 13, it's 23. Now we find out left hand derivative. This is limit of function. Function to the left of 3 is 12x minus 13 minus f of 3, 23 upon x minus 3 as x approaches 3 minus. This is limit 12 into 12x minus 36, 12 into x minus 3. This is as x approaches 3 minus, this will be 12, this will cancel out. So left hand derivative is 12. You can see if we differentiate this function, it's again 12. Then 2x square plus 5, that will give us the right hand derivative. Right hand derivative is limit of, this is the function to the right of 3, 2x square plus 5. So 2x square plus 5 minus f of 3 is same 23 upon x minus 3 as x approaches 3 plus, that's 2. This is 5 minus 23 minus 18, so it's x square minus 9 upon x minus 3 and as x approaches 3 plus. This is, we factorize this, x plus 3, this is x minus 3 as x approaches 3 plus. So this cancels out, 3 plus 3 6 into 2, this is 12. Left hand derivative is 12, right hand derivative is also 12. So we can say function is differentiable and value of f dash of 3 is 12. Whatever is value of left hand derivative equal to right hand derivative, that is f dash of 3. The next one, this is again a piecewise defined function. So we will show it on the number line. We have f of x equal to x, when x is, this is x equal to 1, this is x less than equal to 1 function, this is x. Between 1 and 2, 1 less than equal to x less than equal to 2, it's 2 minus x, and for x greater than 2, this is a polynomial function, quadratic, minus 2 plus 3x minus x square. We have to find whether function is differentiable at points x is equal to 1 and at x is equal to 2. So we will be finding out left hand derivative at 1, right hand derivative at 1. Left hand derivative at 1 is given by this, right hand derivative by this. So first of all, at x is equal to 1, left hand derivative, that's limit of x, f of x is x, and what is f of 1? F of 1 is equal to 1 is this side, so we will put x is equal to 1 here, f of 1 is 1 upon x minus 1 as x approaches 1 minus, this is 1. Similarly, at the same point we find out the right hand derivative, its limit of f of x to the right of 1 function is 2 minus x minus f of 1, f of 1 is same, f of 1 is 1 upon x minus 1 as x approaches 1 plus, this is 1 minus x, so we can say minus x minus 1 and as x approaches 1 plus, this will cancel out. So what do we get? Left hand derivative equal to 1, right hand derivative is minus 1. So f of x, this is the conclusion, is not differentiable at x is equal to 1. F of x is not differentiable at x is equal to 1. The next one, at x is equal to 2. So we find out f of 2. F of 2 is equal to 2 is this side, so it will be 2 minus 2, that's 0. Find out left hand derivative at x is equal to 2. Its limit of to the left of 2, immediately to the left of 2 is this function. So 2 minus x minus f of 2 is 0 upon x minus 2 as x approaches 2 minus. So that will give us minus 1. We find out right hand derivative. Right hand derivative we get from this expression. So this is minus 2 plus 3x minus x square minus f of 2. F of 2 is 0 upon x minus 2 as x approaches 2 plus. This is, take minus sign common, it's x square minus 3x plus 2 as x approaches 2 plus. Factorize this is x minus 1 into x minus 2, x minus 2 as x approaches 2 plus. This factor will cancel out. This is 2 minus 1, minus sign outside, this is minus 1. So left hand derivative is minus 1, we are talking of x is equal to 2. Left hand derivative and right hand derivative each is minus 1, therefore they are equal, therefore the function is differentiable at x is equal to 2. So what is the answer? The answer is f of x is not differentiable at x is equal to 1, but it's differentiable at x is equal to 2. The next one, we have mod of x minus 3. So f of x, this is mod of x minus 3, this is x minus 3. If x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 0, and 3 minus x if x minus 3 is less than 0, that is x greater than equal to 3, this is x less than 3. So we can plot graph of the function. This is 3 and to the right of 3 it's x minus 3, y is equal to x minus 3. To the left of this is, so y is equal to, this is 3 minus x. This is graph of the function. So from the graph we can see that at x is equal to 3 we have a sharp bend or corner point. So we can say this is not differentiable at x is equal to 3. But for subjective questions, we find out the left hand derivative. That will be limit of the function to the left of 3, this is the function. And what is f of 3? F of 3 is 3 minus 3, mod of 0 is 0, upon this is x minus 3 as x approaches 3 minus, this is minus 1. This is x minus 3, minus sign outside, so minus 1 will be left. Similarly, we find out the right hand derivative, that's limit of this x minus 3 minus f of 3 is 0 upon x minus 3 and as x approaches 3 plus, this is 1. Left hand derivative and right hand derivative both are different, therefore this function is not differentiable at x is equal to 3. Derivative of this is minus 1, left hand derivative is minus 1. Derivative of x minus 3 is 1, so right hand derivative is also 1. In the next one, we have again another piecewise defined function. It's defined from 0 to 1, then from 1 to 2, and next for values which are greater than 2. So we show the number, show the function on the number line. This is between 0 to 1. This is 0 less than x less than equal to 1. F of x is 3x minus 2. Between 1 and 2, this is 2x square and minus x. And when x is greater than 2, this part is greater than 2, it's linear expression 5x minus 4. So we have to show that function is continuous at x is equal to 2 but not differentiable at x is equal to 2. So this is point under consideration. So this is function to the left of 2, this is function to the right of 2. So this will give us left hand limit. This will not be used here. Left hand limit, this is limit 2x square minus x. So there are two questions in it. We have to find out, we have to check continuity and differentiability. So for continuity we find out left hand limit. This is as x approaches 2 minus. So that will be 6, and we find out right hand limit. To the right of 2, this is the function. So this gives us the right hand limit of 5x minus 4 as x approaches 2 plus. Again this is 10 minus 4, that is 6. We find out value of function at x is equal to 2. Equal to 2 is here, so this will be 8 minus 2, this is also 6. Left hand limit, right hand limit and value, the three are equal. This means the function is continuous at x is equal to 2. So this was the question. We have to show that it's continuous at x is equal to 2. Next, we have to show that it's not differentiable at that point at x is equal to 2. For differentiability, we find out the left hand derivative. So we need f of 2. F of 2 is 6. We find out left hand derivative, its limit of f of x to the left of 2. This is the function. So 2x square minus x minus f of 2 upon x minus 2 as x approaches 2 minus. This is limit 2x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 6x upon x minus 2 as x approaches 2 minus. This is limit 2x x minus 2 plus 3 x minus 2 as x approaches 2 minus. Take x minus 2 common. X minus 2 will cancel out. So this is 2 into 2, 4, 4 plus 3, this is 7. This is left hand derivative. Next we find out right hand derivative. Right hand derivative we get from this function. This is limit of f of x 5x minus 4 minus f of 2. F of 2 is 6 upon x minus 2 as x approaches 2 plus. This is 5 into x minus 2. X minus 2 will cancel out, we get 5. So right hand derivative is 5, left hand derivative is 7. So this function is not differentiable at x is equal to 2. The next one, we are given f of x is differentiable at x is equal to a, and we have to find out that particular limit. F of x is differentiable at x is equal to a means that f dash of a, which is limit of f of x minus f of a upon x minus a as x approaches a, this exists, and this can be written as f dash of a. So f of x is differentiable means this relation will be used. Okay, we write this as x square f of a minus a square f of x. This is x minus a as x approaches a. To make this result applicable, we add and subtract a square f of a. We are subtracting, then adding a square f of a, and this term minus a square f of x whole divided by x minus a as x approaches a. So we are adding and subtracting this expression so that this is applicable. This is now limit from the first two terms is f of a common. X square minus a square is x minus a into x plus a as x approaches a, and from these two I am taking a square common. It's f of x minus f of a upon x minus a as x approaches a. So you can see that this expression is here now. This is x is equal to a, so 2a f of a minus this is a square. This can be written f dash of a. This is f dash of a. So this is the answer. In the next one, we have to find whether this function x square sine 1 by x when x is not equal to 0 and 0 when x is equal to 0 is differentiable at x is equal to 0 or not. We find out left hand derivative. This is a limit x square sine of 1 by x as x approaches 0 minus. This is f of x minus f of 0 is 0 upon x minus 0, which is limit x into sine of 1 by x as x approaches 0 minus. This can be written limit, this is sine of 1 by x upon 1 by x as x approaches 0 minus. This can be written like this, x can be written as 1 by x in the denominator. So this looks like sine theta upon theta, it is sine theta upon theta, but that limit sine theta upon theta, that has condition theta approaching 0, then only it is 1. So when x approaches 0, 1 by x will approach infinity, or in this case minus infinity, then this limit is not 1. So this is common mistake students make. So how do we proceed? So we don't write like this, we write its limit x sine 1 by x as x approaches 0 minus. Sine of 1 by x, value of sine of 1 by x is any number between minus 1 to plus 1. So we say it's an oscillating number whose value lies between minus 1 to plus 1 multiplied by x, which is approaching 0. So since this is 0, this may be any number between minus 1 to plus 1, the product is always 0. So this is 0. So left hand derivative is 0. Similarly, right hand derivative you can show is 0. Value of the function, that is given 0. So since the three are equal, left hand derivative, right hand derivative and value of function, value of function is not required here, we are discussing differentiability. Since left hand derivative is 0, right hand derivative is also 0, the function is differentiable at x is equal to 0. In the next one, we have f of x as sum of moduli of x plus 1 and x minus 1. We have to show that is not differentiable at x is equal to minus 1. So let's show the function on the number line. Okay, we know mod of x first of all is x if x is greater than or equal to 0, minus x if x is less than 0. So on similar lines, mod of x plus 1 is x plus 1 if x plus 1 is greater than equal to 0, that is x greater than equal to minus 1, and minus x minus 1 x less than minus 1. And the second mod of x minus 1 is x minus 1 if x minus 1 is positive, that's x greater than equal to 1. Negative of this 1 minus x when x is less than 1. This has critical point at x is equal to 0. Mod of x plus 1, critical point is x is equal to minus 1. For this, the critical point is x is equal to 1. On the number line, we show the two critical points, critical point for this and for this. Critical points are minus 1 and plus 1. So the critical points, two critical points, they divide the number line into three parts: minus infinity to minus 1 first part, minus 1 to plus 1 second part, 1 to infinity third part. F of x is sum of these mods. So we have to find out value of mod of x plus 1 here and mod of x minus 1 here for the first part, and similarly mod of x plus 1 and mod of x minus 1 for the second interval or for the second part, and also for the third one. And how do we write these values? Mod of x plus 1 is x plus 1 if x is greater than or equal to minus 1. Minus 1 is critical point for mod of x plus 1. So if we are to the right of critical point for expression, the expression is mod of x plus 1. To the right of critical point, this is x plus 1. So minus 1 is critical point, x plus 1, x plus 1. To the left of this will be negative of the expression, that's minus of x minus of 1. Similarly, x is equal to 1 is critical point for mod of x minus 1. So this is the point on number line. To the right of this, it's the expression with positive sign. Left of this will be 1 minus x and 1 minus x. So we can find out now f of x. F of x is sum of this and this. So it's this plus this, it's 2x f of x, this will be 2, and f of x sum of these two, this is minus 2x. So we can rewrite the function, its f of x is minus 2x when x belongs to minus infinity to minus 1, it's 2 when x belongs to minus 1 to plus 1, and it's 2x when x belongs to 1 to infinity. So this is piecewise defined function. We have to check differentiability at x is equal to minus 1 and at x is equal to plus 1. So first of all, differentiability at x is equal to minus 1. So this is the point, x is equal to minus 1, left hand derivative. To the left of this is minus 2x. So it's limit of f of x minus f of minus 1. F of minus 1 is, f of minus 1 will be 2 upon x minus minus 1, that is x plus 1, as x approaches minus 1 and minus. So taking minus 2 common, minus 2, x plus 1 will cancel out. Left hand derivative is minus 2. Next we find out right hand derivative. For x is equal to minus 1, this is function to the right of minus 1. This will give us the right hand derivative. So right hand derivative is limit of the function minus f of minus 1, that is 2, upon x plus 1 as x approaches minus 1 plus. Numerator is 0, so this is 0. Left hand derivative is minus 2, right hand derivative is 0. The function is not differentiable at x is equal to minus 1. Similarly, for x is equal to plus 1, now we have to check differentiability. Plus 1, to the left of plus 1 we have this as the function, and to the right it's 2x. So this will give us left hand derivative. We need f of 1 first. F of 1 is, this will be 2. Now find out left hand derivative. Its limit of the function minus f of 2 upon x minus 1 as x approaches 1 minus. So this is 0. Similarly, we find out right hand derivative, which is limit of 2x minus 2 x minus 1 as x approaches is 1 plus, and taking 2 common, x minus 1 will cancel out, this is 2. So here also left hand derivative and right hand derivative, they are different, therefore the function is not differentiable at x is equal to plus 1. So the end result, the function is not differentiable at x is equal to minus 1 and also at x is equal to plus 1. The last one, this is a piecewise defined function. So here I am stating the fact that every differentiable function is necessarily continuous, but the converse may or may not be true. We will use that here. So number line, this is x is equal to 1, x greater than 1, f of x is bx plus 2, and x less than equal to 1, f of x is x square plus 3x plus a. F of 1, f of 1 will be from this side, equal to 1 is here, so it's 4 plus a. Let's find out left hand derivative. its limit of f of x, that's x square plus 3x plus a minus f of 1, that's 4 plus a upon x minus 1 as x approaches 1 minus. We find out this limit, and this limit is left hand derivative. So this is limit, a will cancel out, it's x square plus 3x minus 4, x minus 1 as x approaches 1 minus, its limit x plus 4 into x minus 1 upon x minus 1 as x approaches 1 minus. This will cancel out, 1 plus 4, this is 5. So the left hand derivative is 5. Next, right hand derivative. Right hand derivative will be from this expression, its limit of bx plus 2, value of function at 1, that is same, 4 plus a upon x minus 1 as x approaches 1 plus. So we cannot evaluate this limit. So here we use the fact that since function is differentiable at x is equal to 1, therefore it continues as well. So differentiable at x is equal to 1, this means function is continuous at x is equal to 1, that is left hand limit, right hand limit and value of function, the three are equal. So we find out left hand limit, that will be limit of this as x approaches 1, 1 plus 3 plus a. This is equal to right hand limit, that's b plus 2, and f of 1 is again 4 plus a. So this gives us relation between a and b, that b plus 2 is 4 plus a. Now to evaluate this limit, we will replace value of 4 plus a by b plus 2. That's limit bx plus 2, 4 plus a is b plus 2 upon x minus 1 as x approaches 1 plus. That's b common, x minus 1 will cancel out, so this is b. 2 will cancel out, b into x minus 1 will cancel out. So what do we get? The function is differentiable, means left hand derivative and right hand derivative are equal. That's b is 5. To find out value of a, we put b is equal to 5 here, and this gives us a equals to 5 plus 2 7 minus 4, a is 3. So b is 5. This is the answer.